Hello Airsoft friends, and welcome to this video today where I want to have a discussion with you. I want to put something forward to you because I've had an idea and I'm curious as to, what you would think about it, whether you think it'd be good for Airsoft, bad for Airsoft. And yeah, I'm very, very curious. What I'm going to do as well, I'm going to tell you what the thing is, and then I'd like you to just spend a moment and quickly put in the comments what you think your opinion would be on the matter. And then I'll go through and say what I'll say, and then if you feel like your opinion has changed or anything like that, feel free to edit your comment and let me know what you think, because yeah, I want to have like productive discourse and have like a bit of a conversation with you, and then once you've done your comments, of course, after the video is done, I'll reply, and then we can see where we stand. But yeah, I'm curious. So essentially, this is the idea: low impact airsoft. Some of you already will probably know what that is, so start doing your comments right now. To those of you who may not be as familiar with that, with paintball, which is kind of like a sister sport, I guess you could say, to airsoft, they have something called low impact paintball. And it's a smaller caliber paintball, as far as I'm aware. The guns aren't as powerful that they use either. And it's mainly focused around kids, so kids can, actually go paintballing and not end up crying from getting smashed up with paintballs. So having an equivalent for airsoft, like a no impact airsoft, where maybe it's got like every single riff has got like a 1 joule limit or something like that, for airsoft sites to introduce airsoft to younger children, families, parties, that kind of thing. What do you think about that? Yeah. What do you think? So take a moment and quickly write in the comments what you think, if you think that'd be a good thing for Airsoft, if you think that'd be a bad thing for Airsoft, and yeah, just let me know. I was just going to sit here and wait, but then I've realised that if you want to pause the video so you can write something, then you can do. So feel free to pause the video and put your comment in. But for those of you who aren't pausing the video, I'm just going to get straight on and carry on thinking and talking about the thing. So I think low impact airsoft could be very good for airsoft because it gets kids involved at a younger age. Parents are probably going to be more, wanting to do that. And for the namby-pamby people who are all like, oh, headshots are bad, oh, if they want to play low impact airsoft instead and not worry about getting more painful shots in the head, although headshots are still going to happen even in low impact airsoft, I'd imagine, then that's something that they can go and do, and then that solves that kind of issue there. So younger kids can get involved at a younger age, families can be more inclined to do airsoft, and people will whine less. So there's 3 really big positive things that could happen if low impact airsoft could potentially be a thing. That's from what I can think about it. There is, though, adverse side effects that could happen in terms of how having a lower limit airsoft kind of version of airsoft could potentially impact the rest of airsoft. Like, for example, if it became super popular, it could be that more sites would want to do low impact as opposed to regular, because then they can attract more people. But then I suppose you could do one weekend regular airsoft, one weekend one weekend low impact airsoft, and swap it up, so then you're still having the same amount of game days, but different people could come to each one. Because then you're attracting different markets. You're attracting, you've got a much wider audience then of people who probably want to do it because it won't hurt as much. And I feel like you do get a lot of people put off by the potential pain. So if you say there's a low impact version, they can go and do that. I highly doubt that airsoft sites doing like milsims and and events like that, they're going to come in there and go, yes, we're now doing a 1 joule event. I don't think that that's going to happen. They're probably going to be like, cool, if you want to do that, you can do that, fine. But potentially they could open themselves up to doing like events for the Scouts or Beavers or any other kind of child organisation that's about going outside and teamwork and whatnot, because they can then, they've already got everything set up to do, that kind of thing. You could have missions, you could have them, you do maps and trying to find where they've got to go, whilst also being able to shoot some low impact airsoft like BBs at each other, which could be quite fun. I feel like if I was a Scout or a Beaver or a Cub, or one of those kind of things, I'd probably, if they were like, we're going to go do airsofting and it's going to be low impact, so it's not really going to hurt that much, but you'll still be able to like shoot your friends, I'd be like, damn, this is a sick club. I am now a Beaver with a gun. That is a sick patch idea. Somebody write that down. Somebody write down Beaver with a gun right now. And then maybe underneath it could just say like, damn. I'm very curious about this whole low impact airsoft shenanigans, and I guess the good thing with it as well is the site can own all of the riffs, so they wouldn't have to worry about people coming in and chronoing. Of course, if people wanted to use their own riffs and they had low joule variants of that, then that's all good to go. And it's not even like there's countries out there that don't run on that limit. I think Taiwan, Japan, a country over there, they have a 1 joule limit. In fact, the Action Army AAC T10 that I got, that came at a 0.77 joule limit because their country of origin limit is 1 joule. So that's already actually site legal if we were to do low impact airsoft. But you know, how far can you shoot on 1 joule? I imagine the range isn't going to be super crazy. I mean, I guess it all kind of comes down to gun build and what kind of gun you're going to be using. Does anybody know what range 1 joule will generally get to you? I mean, would you be able to hit, like, say for example, a 1 joule sniper? Would that do a 50-meter target? I don't know. We'll have to test that. Maybe I'll take him out and do a test of that one day to see what that is like. Because potentially, I do want to try and run him like CQB anyway. Because, yeah, having a 1 joule sniper could be quite fun. I like the Novrich videos where him and Joseph do the CQB sniping against each other. I do need to buy a few extra red dots though, because I only own 1 red dot at the minute, and that's on my Crytek M4. So I don't really want to take that off. I want to keep that on there and use that when I need to use my Crytek, because using sights, the same sight on multiple guns, it's not a good thing. You have to re-zero it every single time, and it's a bloody faff and a pain in the butt. So yeah, what do you think about that? I think it could be really interesting. Like, potentially, if it was something that got popular, then also it helps gun manufacturers, because now there's a whole extra low joule limit area for them to produce riffs for. I don't know if it would be cheaper for them because the riffs need to be less powerful. Potentially it would be, because I guess it doesn't need to be as tuned to performance as it could do. And to be fair, from a tech perspective, it would probably be quite a fun challenge to try and get the best ultimate performance out of a 1 joule gun. Because, you know, it's kind of easy enough to go, right, I've got a 500 FPS gun or a 350 FPS gun, put a hop rubber in it, put a hop on it, and, you know, you've got the kind of like generic airsoft performance. But if you've only got 1 joule to play with, then mechanics of the gun are going to be so important to try and tune and get right. So, yeah, that could be really interesting, actually, as a challenge to see who could make the longest range, most accurate airsoft sniper that's under 1 joule. Maybe this is a challenge that we could do in future. That'd be well fun. I'd be so up for that. That would be banging. Like, maybe everybody could start off with the exact same base sniper rifle. You can spend as much as you want on it, but then you've got to try and see how best you can get that rifle being, both in range and accuracy. That's cool. Somebody write that down as a video idea, okay? 1 joule sniper snipe-off. That's a sick idea. God, this video has been a great one for ideas, hasn't it? It's been awesome. That being said, make sure you've got all your ideas in the comments. As soon as this video is over, which we're coming to the end of now, which is sad. Oh, I'm sad. I don't like finishing videos. I'm going to go through all of the comments, see what you've said, and yeah, we'll continue this discussion. I also want to continue this discussion in the Discord. So if you haven't joined the Discord yet, the link is in the description below. We've got almost 200 people in there now, which is absolutely amazing. There's always chats going on. We've got a buy and sell thingy in there. And yeah, so if there's anything that you want to chat about, or if you want help with Airsoft, join the Discord. We're waiting for you to join our little Airsoft family. Yay. We're family, guys. Woo. Woo. I don't know what noise that was. It was just something that my mouth did. And that's it for this video. So thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate you spending some time here with me today. And a huge shout out to all of my wonderful Patreons. Thank you. I keep calling you Patreons instead of patrons, but thank you, patrons. I love you. You are amazing, awesome, beautiful people with mighty big PPs, I should imagine. As always, this video was sponsored by Project Airsoft, so go check out Project Airsoft in the description below. There's another link in there to go to lots of fancy things that you can buy on the website. Tools and accessories and upgrades for airsoft rifles, hooray! And other things galore. And with that being said, that's it. So thank you again for watching. Please remember to call your hits because, you know, it's a game of honor at the end of the day. And I'll see you in the next one.